G'day guys, the dreaded chef up at the Billabong in Kuranda. This place is absolutely sensational. How cool is this archway to start with? There's a lot of amazing things around here. I've got an absolutely awesome cook planned with some pork belly using an amazing Australian-made product found also locally up in this region. If you stick around with me, I'll show you what I'm cooking and we're going to get into it. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. Whoa, how nice is this place? Oh wow, I could honestly walk around here for ages, but today, right now, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I've got myself an amazing pork belly here, and I've made myself some Brazilian barbecue rub, which we're gonna put over these over this pork belly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pork belly onto skewers and cook that over a fire. I've got a really cool product that I'll show you, you know, just shortly. But first thing I'm going to do is take my trusty knife here and just going to trim it up so it's ready for the skewers. I want nice and thick caveman style chunks, so because why have the normal fun boring stuff? Like have the super fun, super big, chunky caveman skewers. And so all I'm going to do is just get a nice width and just give a good slice straight through the middle of it, and then try and match that again. You can sit it on top if you want and like kind of level it out, but I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm going for amazing skewers. So cutting that through, and then one more here, and probably about there. I've only got 4 skewers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a bit of oil as a binder and just going to drizzle some on across. There we go. I'm just going to rub that oil in. It's just going to act as a bit of a glue. You've seen me do this before. It's nothing different. No special techniques here. We're just going to massage that rub in. So I'm not going to put my oily hand in here, but yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle this rub that I made on. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow it all away on me. And this rub is like super aromatic already. Like I can smell the flavors coming through. Again, you've heard me say it before, pat your rubs, don't rub your rubs. So I'm just going to pat that on, get that in nicely. And I'm going quite heavy with this rub. You can go as light as heavy as you want. I love a good, I was going to say something really bad then. I'll say it anyways. I love a good rub. So, oh dear, can't take me anywhere. So yeah, so basically got that all nice and coated. You can do the sides as well. So I try and use like the leftover rub on the board to kind of pat the sides in and stuff like that. I'm not going to bore you with that part just now, so I'll flip all these over and we're going to get into the fun part, and that's skewering up these this pork belly. So what I need is a skewer. Here's one. Thank you to my production assistant, the secret ninja in the background that makes all the magic happen. So this here is an amazing skewer from Aussie Campfire Kitchens. It's a locally owned business up in the far north Queensland region. So I've got these awesome skewers, and basically what I'm going to do is skewer up these pork bellies and we get it on the fire. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm definitely not going to have like sword fights. I can't promise that actually, I won't lie. But for now, we're just going to skewer this bad boy up. So again, we're going to try and go through the center as you would with anything, like when you're spitting it up or skewering up. And then again, come on, in the center, there we go, come on, there we go. They're nice and sharp, so be very careful with your fingers. And there we go, so we have got some pork belly on the skewer ready to rock and roll, and we're going to stick that over the fire. It's going to cook for about 3 hours. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to get these ones ready and the other skewers that I got, and we're gonna go to the fire and it's gonna be great. Holy dooly, it is hot right here. So yeah, we've just been spending an hour to get this like fire going with nice bed of coals and stuff. We've got the pork belly all sorted, so I'm just going to use this frame that comes with the Aussie Campfire Kitchen's like skewer kit. It's really cool because it's all like the swing around style that we know and love of Aussie Campfire Kitchens. So I'm just going to swing these bad boys over the fire. I might raise it up just a little bit because it seems to be a little bit too close to the heat. But once we raise it up a little bit, we'll be good to go to let these bad boys cook. I'm that excited, I can't even talk straight. So like, we're just gonna let these bad boys cook for about 2 hours, 3 hours. We want them nice and tender, and we just want that rub to like permeate through the meat. And it's gonna be absolutely amazing. It is smelling so good already. So yeah, we're just gonna let this thing do its thing, and pretty soon we're gonna have something amazingly delicious. As I've been here at the Billabong, I thought I'd take the time just to walk around and have a look at the beautiful, beautiful scenery that this place has to offer. It is so peaceful and quiet, it's absolutely amazing. But in my travels, I've managed to come across Carmen, who's sitting with me just now. She's flat out all the time. Like, this place is absolutely unreal. So if you want to book, make sure you book in advance. There's events that happen here all the time, but I'm not going to spoil all this stuff to you. Like, Carmen, thank you so much for taking the time to just stop and have a quick chat to me on these really, really cool saddle chairs.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You guys probably can't see them, but I'm really resisting the temptation of rock like I'm at a playground. But I'd hate to have 100 beers and fall off these.
It happens.
Yeah, I bet it does. So look, this place is absolutely amazing. Like, I really, really appreciate you allowing me to come here and basically take over the joint. Like, I know you had events, so I was kind of working around you, but I still just kind of took over. So like, I really appreciate you allowing me to do that and just taking this time to talk. So first of all, this place is massive. How big is this actual property? Like, it is huge.
It's pushing 180 acres, so that ranges between rainforest all the way down the back, all the way through to a bit of sclerophyll around here and every ecosystem in between.
Yeah, wow. So I used to work here a long, long time ago in the kitchen just out the back here.
Did you really?
I did, a long, long time ago, and they had this massive bull named Gordon. Yeah, it was a big bull, had big horns, it was really scary. And one day Gordon wanted to come and say hello while I was in the kitchen there prepping. So,
What?
So that may have been before your time, but yeah, I used to work here, like cooking for the tour groups that came through. And I know, so there's been like events and stuff here. So what kind of events do you hold here? Like,
mainly these days, we're veering towards weddings and private functions, corporate stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so pretty much every weekend there's something going on.
Yeah, wow. This saloon bar is absolutely amazing. Like, this is probably like one of the last places you could probably have a beer where the location has character. A lot of the pubs and stuff these days are just so copy-paste, like it's so bad. So it's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty special. It's pretty special.
Yeah, so you do offer camping on site here. So what kind of facilities, like, give us information about that for people who want to come camping here.
So there's kind of a variety of reasons why you might come camping here. Obviously it's super peaceful, kid-friendly as well, always helps. No phone signal.
Okay.
Works in everyone's favour usually, especially with the kids.
Yep.
We do have Wi-Fi, we can keep it a secret.
Okay, cool.
But otherwise it's just the peace more than anything. There's just all this space, it's so peaceful, there's so much wildlife, like right next to the city as well.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I did notice. So like, the Billabong here, guys, is like literally a 2-minute drive from the Kuranda township, where there's like plenty of markets and, you know, a lot of little knick-knack you can get for souvenir-wise and stuff like that. And like a little IGA in case you need to grab something because you forgot or ran out. I know I was guilty of that earlier, and I had a lovely friend that did an emergency dash for me because sometimes I'm just not organised. Like, it sucks being human, right?
Something like that, yeah.
But the one thing I did notice was that it was like kind of just stepping through this little this little barrier that just disconnected you from civilization, and that's really, really cool. So what are your current rates for like powered sites and unpowered sites? Like,
So unpowered sites start at $20 per person, and every person after that's 10.
yeah, cool.
Unpowered is 25 and 15.
Yeah,
So, but that
nice.
gives you access to the Wi-Fi, hot showers, real toilets.
Oh, okay, so real flushing toilets as
Real
well.
flushing
So
toilets.
great.
Fancy.
So you don't have to be 100% self-sustainable.
No,
so-
I mean you can. There's plenty of space to do that.
Yeah.
Light a fire,
yeah,
some food, but yeah, no.
Yeah, light a
if you
fire,
need a
cook
camp
some food.
kitchen and a working shower, we've got that too. You know.
Great. That's really, really cool. So for those people who want to come here and experience the amazing place that the Billabong is, how can they do that?
Well, you just drive on in. We rarely even take bookings. We're 180 acres, so we're pretty certain you're going to get a site
Yeah.
whenever you show up. Just drive on in, check in at the cafe.
Nice. And is there any social media presence?
Oh
or-
yeah, absolutely. So the
Yeah.
Instagram is kind of geared more towards the weddings, but it does showcase the place quite nicely.
Yeah.
And the Facebook as well.
Cool.
The
So
most active one.
for those people who want to give the old like and share and subscribe and all that stuff, which they should have already done for me, wink, wink. But if they haven't done for you yet, so did they find you at the Billabong Coranda?
The Billabong Coranda on both Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. And you have a website as well, yeah?
Same again, billabong.com.
Billabong.com. That is absolutely perfect. Cool. All right. Well, look, I've got to check on some food and, basically get my head down and my butt up. But hey, look, thank you so much for taking your time. I know you're super busy, so I really, really appreciate it. And there may be a little sneaky taste at the end, maybe not.
I'm so excited. There better be.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thanks, Jeff.
Really appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to make a nice glaze. A friend of mine, Hein, got me onto this juice. It is an apple and ginger juice from Grove Juice Company. I had a little sneaky sip of it because I've never tried it before. Holy heck, is it refreshing, especially on a hot day like today. So it's absolutely perfect. The flavor profile that I thought it was going to be was bang on. So I'm going to add this into the glaze because heck yeah, why not? It's going to be a honey, soy, apple and ginger glaze, and I'm going to add some garlic, some lime juice and some chili flakes just for that little bit extra. So the first thing we're going to do, I did get the honey out of the fridge. Rookie move, I know, because it's going to take absolutely forever now to squeeze this in. But I'm sure you guys enjoy watching me squeeze honey into a bowl. So we're just going to do that. I mean, I could speed this up, but I need the watch hours. So, how's things? So, yeah, we're just gonna squirt this honey in. Almost there. Almost there. Look, that'll do. That will do. We can always add more whenever we're cooking anything. We can always add more, but we can't take it out. So, you know what? We'll make this and we'll taste it. And if it needs more, we'll tweak it and it'll be perfect. But the general rule of thumb here is that what I'm working off is about half a cup of honey, quarter a cup of the juice, and 2/3 of a cup of the soy sauce. So for those who want to get proper perfection at home, you can do that. I'll chuck up the little thingy in the corner there for the measurements and everything. You'll be sweet. So next thing we're going to do is add a quarter of a cup of this juice, which is amazing that I got a 2-litre bottle because that means there's going to be heaps left for me to drink later. And I'm totally okay with that because honestly, it is really, really good. So I'm just going to add roughly about 15 mils if I don't spill it everywhere. And that's it. Probably a little bit over. Another rookie move. New bottle. And 2/3 of a cup of soy sauce. So pour that in. Spill it everywhere again, why not? All right. Go. Dash of lime. Sprinkle of chili flakes. Other side. Chili flakes are just for flavour. You don't have to add them if you don't want to. I do. So chili flakes, bit of garlic, and a whisk. Make sure you start slow because the honey is in the bottom and it is going to be really stiff. So yeah, just give it a good mix around. Make sure I get the garlic all mixed through. Now you probably want, like, for those who are at home wanting to know the measurements and stuff of the lime juice and you know, the garlic and the chili flakes, I used about a tablespoon of chili flakes. A garlic, you know, probably about half a teaspoon, if that. Depends. It really, like, when it comes to the lime and the garlic and the chili flakes, it does come down to your own flavour profile. Some people love garlic and they love it enough to kill a vampire. Some don't, you know, so depends on how much of a vampire you are or not as to how much garlic you add, really. And the same with the lime juice and the chili flakes. You just add to your taste. All right. Now this glaze won't seem like much, and it'll seem really thin, and you won't think it'll glaze up and stuff, but over time when you're cooking and you're basting, it will glaze up and it will create an amazing change on that pork belly that we've got cooking. This is more like a patience kind of thing, so don't rush it, like put that love in. And so whilst it might look thin, it will do its magic and it will work. So the sugars from the honey will come out and caramelize and everything like that and blend in. And then the caramelization from that pork belly when it's cooking as well, it'll just bring it all together and it'll come up absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna finish off this glaze here. Hopefully no leaves fall into my glaze. And we're gonna get it over there to the pork belly, and it's gonna be, like I've said this heaps of times already, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so good. Honestly, I don't know why I do this to myself. I always crouch down in front of the smoke. Like, I think I'm just generally cursed. No matter where I sit around a fire, the smoke just hits me. Hey, if you're one of those people, drop a like down and a comment in the down below. Right now, this pork belly's been cooking over this fire for quite some time, so it's definitely time to give it a bit of a brushing with that beautiful glaze that we made just before. So I'm just literally, it's just painting, you know, like I just get a bit of it and brush it on. And this is just going to combine with that rub and just, oh, like, my God, it's just going to be so good. It is already looking absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to brush this on, let that set, and then once it's set, I'll add some more and I'll keep going until it's all done. The pork belly's done. I'm so excited. I've just got a really simple slaw. I forgot another stainless steel bowl, so I've just used this bowl with a handle, right? So I've just got a very simple slaw. I'm just going to put that right in the center there. Nice bit of slaw. Got to have it. Something's got to garnish the pork, right? So I've got my pork belly just here, all ready. Come off. There we go. Off it comes. And there, it's so massive. Stay. I'm so excited. Come back. All right, stay. I'm battling gravity, but have a look at that. I'm so keen to get into this. We've been cooking this over fire for about 3 hours. giving it a good baste every 15 minutes for about an hour and a half either side like that. And yeah, look, it is time to get into this pork belly. I haven't eaten all day. I've been saving myself for this, and I reckon I'm absolutely going to smash it. So look, if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Like, it really does help me out a lot. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I can't keep getting my ninja on any longer with these flies because I've got to get into this. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks to Brian's Family Butchery for the pork belly. Thanks for Aussie Campfire Kitchens for the swinging skewer rack and skewers. And thanks to the Billabong for letting me come here and just take over the place as well. I've got to go. I cannot wait any longer. I'll see you all later.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.